Hi guys, this is our problem of the day solution. So just continue to watch for the answer. Alright, so L'Oreal went for a jog. On Monday, she jogged 1/8 of a mile. On Tuesday, she jogged 4 times as far as she did on Monday. So our question is, how many miles did L'Oreal jog on Tuesday? So looking at this problem, we see that on Monday, she jogged 1/8 of a mile. And on Tuesday, she jogged 4 times as far as she did on Monday. So what information did we gather? We know she jogged 1/8 of a mile on Monday, and we know on Tuesday she jogged 4 times as far as she did on Monday. And we're trying to find the amount of miles L'Oreal jogged on Tuesday. So we're going to be using multiplication. 1/8 times 4. We know that 4 wholes could be rewritten as 4 over 1. So now we have 1/8 times 4 wholes. 1 times 4 is 4, and 8 times 1 is 8. So now we are going to find our factors. So we know the factors for 4 are 1, 2, and 4, and our factors for 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. With that being said, we're going to ask ourselves, what is the greatest common? So we know that 4 and 8 are both divisible by 4. So what we are going to do is we're going to divide our numerator by 4 and our denominator by 4. 4 divided by 4 gives us 1, and 8 divided by 4 gives us 2. So 4/8 simplified is 1/2. Alright, so now I'm just going to show the visual representation for those of you who chose this approach. So I drew out my 4 holes and I broke all of them into 8ths. So I just shaded 1/8 of that hole, I shaded 1/8 of the second hole, I shaded 1/8 of the third hole, and now I shaded 1/8 of the fourth hole. Now I'm going to calculate how many 8ths are being represented all together. So each hole is broken into 8 parts, so that is going to be my denominator. And how many 8ths were shaded in all together? 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, and 4/8. So I have 4/8 being represented. And again, we know this could be simplified into 1/2. Time for part B. So how much further did L'Oreal jog on Tuesday compared to Monday? So we're focusing on how much further did L'Oreal jog on Tuesday compared to Monday, and our keywords here are how much further, which means we are going to be using subtraction. We're going to use the answer that we got for part A. So we know Monday, L'Oreal jogged 1/8 of a mile, and Tuesday she jogs 4/8 of a mile. So we are going to go ahead and subtract. 4/8 minus 1/8 equals 3/8. Remember, our denominators stay the same. We are subtracting our numerators. So right now I'm just going to do a little visual representation just in case you chose this way to answer your problem. You have a hole, you're breaking it into 8 parts. You are shading in 4/8. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me shade them in. And now I'm going to take away one of those shaded 8ths. And how many 8ths do I have remaining that are shaded? 3/8. Therefore, L'Oreal jogged 3/8 of a mile further on Tuesday than she did on Monday. And you are done. Awesome job, guys.